Halo guys, namaku Salsabila Syifa. Aku di sini akan mempresentasikan hasil kerjaku yang berjudul Improving English Vocabulary Through Duolingo Application. This is the background. Education has been affected by the advancement of technology. The benefits of technology that can be used in the medium of learning. With easy access to the internet, teachers can access various learning media that can be used for the learning process. The use of the learning media greatly influences the results of learning purpose. The technology to be used to improve vocabulary was Duolingo. With this application, teachers need not feel difficulty in understanding and especially practicing vocabulary. The application deliberately imposes the concept of casual study to make it more enjoyable, and it is easy for all age groups to use. The application can be used by itself to support age-appropriate learning activities, and it can make it easier, especially for us to learn English, to practice the English grammar skills and vocabulary tests. It can become the main one for improving the English vocabulary and is accessible to both students and teachers by downloading at the Play Store or App Store. And this is a project design. Analyze student needs. Through the Duolingo application, students can listen to the words, phrase, and sentence in English, and they will sternly add to or enhance the student vocabulary for when we follow a quiz or challenge in the Duolingo application. Users will be asked to translate word, phrase, and sentence, both in English and in Indonesian also. Target of learning. Students can translate every word, phrase, and sentence in each challenge or quiz. Students can complete the blank sentence with the correct vocabulary, and students can use the proper pronunciation of the English vocabulary. Probably material and text. By memorizing the English vocabulary in the Duolingo apps, knowing the meaning of every vocabulary and complete the sentence with the correct vocabulary. Design. Formulating indicators. Students can memorizing the English vocabulary, knowing by the meaning of every vocabulary and complete the sentence with the correct vocabulary. Designing materials. The learning materials on the Duolingo application are a challenge or a quiz. So a challenge will be a challenge that requires students to complete a sentence with the right vocabulary and according to grammar. Then the second material was to compose a phrase with the correct vocabulary, in which the student will be trained in their grammatical assessment. Designing tests and exam. Text, a challenge or quiz. Students were asked to complete the sentence with the right vocabulary and according to grammar. And the exam, students asked to memorizing the English vocabulary, translate every word, phrase, and sentence in Duolingo application. Develop. The learning medium is the smartphone. Using this application requires internet service, using both data quotas and Wi-Fi. This application can be downloaded through the Play Store or App Store. In application it supports the English vocabulary, The role of a teacher as a director when students are having difficulties. Teachers should still provide learning materials, so student learning resources are not just from the Duolingo application. Implement. Since we are now doing long distance learning, it requires a major application for the learning process. The application used is Google Meet. Google Meet is used to deliver material to students, check student presence, and as a media discussion, discussion between teachers and students. Through Google Meet, the teachers instruct students about the use of the Duolingo app to enhance the English vocabulary. Since they are in remote study, teachers cannot monitor firsthand how progress is learning students. But at the end of study, students must send screenshots of evidence that has followed the challenge or quiz in Duolingo. Evaluate. I thought by applying the learning methods I had described above, students would easily improve their English vocabulary. With Duolingo application, it is help to enhance the English vocabulary, certainly not apart from teachers' security. Teachers must keep watching the progress of each student so that no student will be left behind. I think this is enough. Thank you for your attention. Bye bye.